Hey friends, looks like we're getting into Treasure Islands, 4-player Treasure Islands. Okay. Wow, great. I'm going second. Let's just get this board set up. Wow, some good wheat in the corners. Good ore. One good wood. That 6, 9, 10 might be a really strong spot there at the bottom. Even the 5, 9, 10 up top is good with the sheep port. Oh wow, really bad. Really bad wheat. Huh? Yeah, really bad wheat. Hmm. Really, really bad wheat. I. Hmm. Gosh. Yeah. The age-old question. Okay, so I think I'm going here. Going to take some sheep. Going to take some wheat. And then worry about ore. Yeah, that 5, 9, 10's good to the wheat port. Well, there's a lot open. Maybe not wheat, actually. Yeah, actually, maybe there's not as much open as I'm looking at it. Okay. Interesting. Gray needs sheep. What's he going for? Yeah. Hmm. I'm really tempted to take the 8, 5, 10. And then I'm on 8. I'm on like 2 8s. I'm really counting on those 8s. Um, yeah. Okay. Thought green might do that. Ten. Okay. Glad I took that one. Good, 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 good. Yeah, we just need some 8s. 8. Okay. Wow. That actually gets it for me. So let's start with that. Let's just see if anybody wants to do this first. Is gray the only one? Yeah, gray would be the only one. Okay. So do this to here. And we are going to do that and that. And we're good. Eight again. Wow. Okay. Awesome. If I hadn't built, that would be a second city, actually. Yeah, I think. Right? No. Gray. $10. Okay. Take that. $4. Okay. Happy to take that as well. Smart move. 5. Build a second knight there, and then let's see if anybody wants brick. Otherwise, I'm buying the paper. Nope. Okay. So 5 rolled, so gray will be able to activate this turn. Yeah. Okay, so I haven't posted in a while. I've been playing a lot with friends, but sorry I haven't been posting more. And it's not for lack of love in playing Catan. I'm having a great time playing with friends. But yeah, it took me a while to get into a match today. So that was tough. Yeah, but here we are. So 5 again. Okay. Spy card. All right. Hopefully he doesn't have a spy card. That would be rough if green steals my spy card. That would be really rough because he's playing ahead of me. 6. Mining. Excellent. Don't have it. But there was a 4. Don't have it. Three. Okay. Green was looking for it. Okay. Spy card. So what's he got? He's got science. He's got politics. If he didn't use a spy card, I think, let's try this first. Does anybody want brick? I know there's some wood out there. Okay. No, no, no. Okay. So let's Smith card. Okay. Let's hold on to that. I think just doing that. Yellow, green. Okay. Hmm. 7. Hmm. 9. Okay. Whole lot of ore. Eight again. Awesome. Okay. Defeat. Yeah, so green loses a city. Wonder if gray has a second city there. Oh, green rebuilt his. Okay. And he's got that. Okay. 9. Wow, strong. Okay. Let's start with politics. And then yeah, let's just go with it. Building a city. And yeah, gonna smith up. Why not? 8 again. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Wow. I'll take that. Yeah, I don't have it. I'm sorry, don't have it. He wants to build a second city. Nope, I got that. Okay. That's his second city. Yeah. Three. Great. Great, great, great. And the bishop. Okay. We're dropping that on the 6. Hopefully we'll get something good. Ooh. Hope he doesn't have spy. We shall find out. 7. Nobody loses anything. Green's not going to drop it there. Maybe he'll drop it on the 5 or the 9. Might drop it on the 9. Ouch. That's what he needed. What's he taking? Is he taking? Must be taking sheep. Right? Oh, wood. Okay. I need wood. Well, so much for that. Oh, well, he could have taken a... Could have just taken a wheat. Huh. Okay. 7. Steal from gray. Okay. Then let's go here and steal from them. And let's get that. Let's get that. Anybody looking for ore? No. Okay. Then we are going to... Huh. Yeah. Let's just do that to that. And do that. Okay. 6. So there's 6 barbarians, and people still need to activate. I have 2 up. Yellow doesn't have any. 6 again, wow. Okay, good block. Very good block. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. 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 That is crazy. Green. No. Must have wood. Okay. 8. Good, good, good. And that moved that. 8 again. Wow. Some more 8s would be good. An 8 again. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Check that. No. Yeah, he can't afford to move it. Nine. Oh. Okay. Can he build another knight? So interesting. Okay. Gonna lose another one. 8. So who loses? Green? I think they all do, right? Yellow and green. Yeah, they all do. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Is that a thing? No. Okay. Let's start with that. The metro there. Let's go with no? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. That. And that. And that. Okay. A lot of 4 for 1s. Wow. 6. Still blocked. That is crazy. Seven. Okay. Well, I guess I'm getting blocked somewhere. Ouch. Good block. Definitely good block. He wasn't going to put it on the 5, I guess. So. Good block. Man. Okay. Good for green. Good for me. Very good for green. Wow. Four. Okay. I will take that. He doesn't need that. I've got that. Okay. I think the thing that I really need is to get the science bonus. And perhaps to do that, I may need some yellow cards. 12. Nobody's on the 12. So I need some 5s, some 10s, and some 8s. So really, 2. Okay, resource monopoly. Excellent. I'll take that. Wow. Okay. Good spot. Definitely good spot. I was thinking I'd be going over for the 4, but yeah, good spot. Let's see what we roll. 4. Oh my God. We've got that. Build there. Do that. And I think I'm holding off because what I'd really like is wood. 4, 10. Okay. So I'm up to 8, but I feel like it's a precarious 8. No. I'm not sure anybody has it, do they? Does green? Good steal. I'm sure he's 4 for winning something. Oh, okay. Yeah. Four. Okay. Smith. Alchemist, not going to be an 8. 6, probably. 6. Ooh. That's unfortunate. Okay, I would love to roll a 6. A 6. Okay. Do that. Thank you. Take that. That. Choose one. Take that. I think. Yeah. Two. Let's get 2 of these. Do that. Do that. Wow, nice. Okay. 11. Let me take Take a brick. Wow, okay. 10. We're playing to 16, yes. Kind of stunned that I'm the first one with the science bonus, but I will happily take that. Let's get an 8. Gray. Oh, merchant. Good card. Is he finally getting that Wheatport? Road building. Okay. Is he going to build there? Yeah. Smart. 2. Ooh, merchant. I'll take. I'm just going to take that because. Let's get those points. Let's get an 8. Come on, green. A 10. Okay. That's a good one. 8. Okay, got my own 8. We are going to. Nope. Let's build there. Let's do that. Let's. Let's. Oh. Do that. Do that. Let's put that there. And do that. Warlord. Okay. That's good. Saboteur. There's one there. Four. Okay. 10. Oh, well, wedding's not going to help. Spy. Ugh. Probably take my wedding. Yeah. I'm going to give him 1, 2. Oh, we get a card. Okay. garrison. Good one. Definitely a good one. Okay, I would love an 8. We got a 10. Okay. That I'll take. Let's go there. We still have... Do I still have the merchant on brick? Yeah. Nope. We'll take that. Crane. Okay. I think that makes us want to do that, right? Get the... Yeah. Okay. Gonna use... Let's go there. And do crane. Let's start getting some more trade cards. And that'll be it. Eight. Good, good, good. 15 and a city. Well, no, actually, all I need is this settlement, right? I'm going to get the card for 14. 3. And take wood. I am really close. That's it, actually. If things stay the same, I have the match. Wow. 13 to 5 to 4 to 3. Okay. Inventor. Yep, losing something. My 5? No. Wow. Okay. Wonder why green did that. 5. Okay. Yeah. That's 14. And all I need is the island. So just don't roll a 7. And that's the match. What's he got? He's got politics and science. Okay. And he's got 3 politics. Wow. So you have 3 politics you can't really use? Just build there, man. Yeah. Just come in second. Diplomat. Oh. He might have just saved the game. He just saved the game, depending upon what I roll. That is crazy. Wow. Well played. Well played. Yeah, he just extended the game. Really interesting. So who am I going to steal from? Okay, he has 2 politics. I'm not stealing from him. 1 politics. I think I've got to steal a science card. Okay. 4. Well, okay, now that's the game, right? Let's just see what he's got. I'll take that. Let's do that. Let's do that. And okay. Wow. So, boy, took a long time to get into this match, but it sure was a fast match. It almost took me as long maybe to get into this match as it did. Yeah, 40 minutes. Well, no. But it did take me, I tried twice, and it took me close to half an hour to actually get connected with Catan Universe to play a match. So, but that's here nor there. So, what can we really say about this? Cities were lost. I think I played that really well to knock them out with the cities. And then blocking the 6. I mean, that was at least 3, right? I think they may have lost more, but that was 3, at least 3 paper each for green and yellow at the time. And then I did the trade monopoly for paper, and I got 3. So that's a lot of lost paper. I mean, green kept that city throughout the game, plus had the 3 wood, which is now a 9 wood. Yeah, plus the wood port. I mean, that just shut green down. Although green came in second, so congrats to green for coming in second. But yeah, that shut them down to a large degree, I'd like to think. Gray, I would have, I wasn't looking at moving to that 8-10 at all. If I had been them, I would have gotten straight on that wheat port. Yeah. So, well, yeah, I guess it is what it is. But, yeah. And when there was the one Inventor card, I'm really surprised it wasn't me. Wasn't it green playing the card? Green did a weird thing. They probably should have taken my 5 and switched with their 3. Their 3 wood. But they didn't. So, I don't know. Or they could have taken gray's 9 and totally shut gray down. And switched it with a 3. With their 9 or. So, let's take a look at stats and ranking. And here we are. I had longest road. I was the only one with Catan points. Yeah, this was a real drubbing. The 2 island points. Green had an island point. I had the merchant. I was at 10 levels of commodities, and then nobody got any of the VPs. So yeah, so I'm 3-4-3 on the commodities. Green looks like they're at 2-2. Gray 1-1-2, and then yellow pulling up the rear with, even though they're like, yeah, getting out to the islands. Good for you, gray, yellow. Dave 678, that's terrific. Yeah, Livingston was green, and Dr. Riggs was gray. So yeah, so I'm sitting there with the Saboteur card. Green, I do not think was getting very good cards because I was trying to notice if he was playing any. He only played the one where he stole my road there at the end, but I think he's sitting with 2 politics cards that are probably unusable. They're probably situational and not very good for what he's got. So yeah. Okay. So let's go back to here. So yeah, this was pretty much a drubbing, but still, if I'd love it if you like, subscribe, and comment, and please in the comments let me know what you think of this match. Sometimes it's fun to just run away with one, and I haven't done that. You're watching these matches. I haven't done that in a long time. I've done it against my friends a little bit, and sometimes they've done it to me, but I haven't done it against opponents in a while. I had that Greater Catan match where I led from beginning to end, but it wasn't, this kind of dramatic, just blowout, right? A 4-player blowout is pretty big, and I think when we get to dice, I don't think there were a lot of 7s. There were a couple 7s in the first round, but I don't think there were many 7s, so let's get to that. What I was going to say is, let's take a look at how many cities. So right now there were 5 cities on the board. I had 2 of them. Green had 2. Gray has 1. Yeah, and yellow's sitting there with 3 points and no city. Okay, so 5, and then let's get here. Let's see. So I built 2. Look at that. No wood, and I was able to get longest road. No wood, and I was the only one with the science bonus. So yeah, thumbs up to me for those things. Let's see. Livingston, you built 4 cities, so you lost 2 cities, right? I think. Green has 2 out. Yep, you lost 2 cities. Gray, you built 2. You only lost 1, I think, right? Yeah, you only lost 1. And then yellow, yeah, just lost the 1. So, okay. 4 cities lost amongst my 3 opponents. That's tough. That's really, really tough. Okay, I was in 3 trades. Yeah, green did 4, 5, 0. Okay, game, we took a look at that. 49 rounds, that's like nothing. That's very few. This game, yeah, was a blowout. Dice, only 5 7s. That is nothing. It's interesting. I'll probably watch this game again, but 8 6s, and I'm really wondering how many of them I blocked, because it was a lot. Only 3 5s and 3 9s. Yeah, I noticed that my 10 was rolling. My 10 brick was rolling more than my 5 brick, but I didn't realize it was that dramatic. Yeah, 7 10s. So that was a lot of paper for Gray there at the top of the board with that, and then it also got me some sheep, which was terrific. It actually had me thinking maybe I should grab the sheep port, but then the game was just over, and might have been smarter for me to focus on like getting more treasure chests, or even getting a second metro, more than just building up to the sheep port on my 8 wheat at the top. I was even thinking maybe I would build a settlement. Oh no, I can't build a settlement there. Okay, when green built that on the 5, or he cut off my ability to cut him off there. Well, I could cut him off with my knight, I guess, right? But I was thinking of building a settlement there to cut him off, but that's out of the question now. Yeah, I didn't even realize that, but doesn't matter. It is what it is. I only found a 10 and a 2. The 10 did help. I did get a handful of sheep. There were a couple of 10s there towards the end. But yeah, the 4s also were rocking, but 3 of us were on the 4s, right? I mean, I was the only one with a city there throughout the match, for most of the match, right? That was my first settlement, and then I made it a city before the end of the first round, I believe. And so, yeah. So that's how those guys lost cities. But I'm pretty sure that was when it was. But yeah, this was kind of a blowout from beginning to end. But still, please leave me some comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Oh, you know what? Let's take a look at ELO before we go, though. Okay, that's always fun to do. So yeah, here I am. I'm in this level. What am I? Diamond now. Yeah, 309. Okay, I got 9 points. Wow, that's awesome. That's a good amount of points for me. Let's see. He got almost 2. Congrats, Green. Even though you were blown out, you still were competitive there in a tough match. Oh, he got 1.5 too. This guy must have lost a lot. Minus 12. Wow, that is a lot of points to lose. Kind of stunned. really surprised that, yeah, well, who knows how they're doing ELO. They were going to make some changes to ELO. Who knows what that even means. I know they were dropping people, I think, over 1400 to 1400, and then below 800 they were moving them up to 800. From, if you were below 800, I think they were moving you up to 800 to try to narrow the field a little more. And a game or two after that, match or two after that, I got diamond rank. So okay, I'm 1309. What is he at? Okay. So yeah. So when I was at 1284, I was definitely not at diamond. I didn't reach diamond until I hit around 1300. So maybe that has to do with some of the shifting of the numbers. But congratulations on that, Livingstone. Yeah. So, okay. Hey, thanks for watching. And again, I'm really hoping people will subscribe and comment and like these videos. I love putting them out. I've become a much better player doing this, but also I play a lot with friends. And I do post sometimes on Facebook on the Catan Universe group, so you can always look for me there too. I'll sometimes throw up some of these videos, or I'll throw out an invitation to play with my friends and I who play on Thursday nights, and we gather on Discord. We also meet other times too. So sometimes I'm meeting multiple times where people just be like, hey, I'm free tonight, who wants to play? And if I'm free, we'll jump on Discord and talk and chat while we play. And we don't all know each other in person. Okay, when I say friends, they're people whatever. Some I've met in person, and then it expanded from there. We have people from kind of like all over the country, and some other countries, from Canada, from South America. We've had some European people, I believe, in the past too. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's fun playing with Discord. They're invitation games. We kind of decide which scenarios we want to do, and it's really fun. And no waiting to get into a match the way I had to before this, because I literally it was really close to 30 minutes. And I wanted to play the game. I wanted to record. I hadn't done it in a while. I'm glad I did. I can't believe that this was such a laugher of a match. But still. Oh, I know. You know what? So obviously it worked out for me, but I'm wondering, I almost never would do this and not be on wood, right? Going without wood, and after I had taken like the best sheep on the board, right? So yeah, it's really, really tough. But there wasn't great wood on the board, although the 10 rolled a lot. The 10 did roll a lot. If I had gone for that 8-3-10, that might have been a really strong spot for me, actually. But that just seemed weird. 8-5-10, 8-3-10, right? I mean, that's just whatever. And the 4s rolled, so that made it worthwhile. But, okay, and I did use the 3-for-1 port, so including on that last turn, I think, to win the match. But okay, let me get going. Thanks so much for watching, and I will try not to let as much time go by for me to record my next one. Have a terrific time, have fun playing Catan, and hopefully I'll see some of you in some of these matches. Cheers!